Here comes Fram and Sodo. Fram and Sodo. Frodo and Sam. Hello, welcome to the video. Today we're going to check out all the good commanders. I made another video of this a while ago, but I felt like that was a bit rushed, so I will redo it now. So here we have Merry and Pippin. Meriadoc Brandybuck and Peregrine Took are very good friends, born in the Shire. They joined fellow hobbits Fram and Sodo on the trip to Bree, on the hunch that Frodo's journey was more important than he let on. Both courageous and curious about what lay outside the Shire, they ended up meeting orcs, dwarves, Dwarves, elves and even Ents, and their resolve never faltered. We have come a long way with you and been through some stiff times. We want to go on. That's what I meant. We hobbits ought to stick together, and we will. Ora is one of the dwarves who accompanied Thorin on his expedition to the Lonely Mountain, and also took part in the Battle of Five Armies. Less a warrior than a scribe, he is more interested in recording history than fighting it. I feel like these drop-down menus is stupid. Why couldn't you just put him over here and that guy over there? Or maybe it's their placement in the map that is important. Yeah, maybe. Oh, it's Shire all the way up here, I guess. I felt like it was more down here or something. But then again, this side is pretty much a mystery for most people. And Haldir. Start with him if you play as Lothlorien. Haldir is a Sylvan elf and one of the marsh wardens of the realm of Lothlorien. He protects the northern border of the Lorien forest under the guidance of Galadriel. Éowyn is a shield maiden of Rohan, the sister of Éomer, and the adopted daughter of Théoden. She is a great warrior and hates nothing more than to stay behind when men go to war. Fearless, but also compassionate and loved by the Rohirrim, she will protect her kingdom no matter what. But no living man am I. You look upon a woman. Éowyn am I. Éomer's daughter. Didn't know that she was adopted until I read this. Well, in the last video that is. And then we have Boromir. Boromir is the eldest son of Denethor II, steward of Gondor. He is a respected commander of the armies of Gondor, an excellent warrior, and a member of the Fellowship of the Ring. Is it not a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt for so small a thing? Dwalin is one of the companions that went with Bilbo, Gandalf and Thorin to reclaim the Lonely Mountain from the dragon Smaug. A courageous dwarf, he is also the cousin of Gloin, father of Gimli. Hirgon is a Gondorian messenger. As the Battle of Pelennor Fields drew near, he was tasked by Denethor II to journey to Rohan to present the red arrow of Gondor to Théoden as a request to come to Minas Tirith's aid. Hirgon found the Rohan camp at Dunharrow and convinced the king to ride to Gondor's aid. Yeah, so it wasn't just fires on the mountains. This guy did stuff too. And I'm pretty sure he's not in the movies, unlike everyone else in this screen here. Well, these two dwarves are in Hobbits. Is this guy in the trilogy? Or is he in the Hobbits? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's look at Faramir. Faramir is the captain of the Rangers of Ithilien, son of Denethor II and brother of Boromir. He has no taste for war and only uses his strength as a means to protect. A friend of Gandalf, Faramir is the more cultured of the two Gondorian brothers. Through gentleness of heart and strong spirit, the One Ring doesn't seem to have any effect on him, for he seeks not power nor wealth. I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I only love that which they defend. And then we have the slightly better ones. Here comes Fram and Sodo. Fram and Sodo. Frodo and Sam. Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee are courageous hobbits that were tasked with a mission of great importance. Sam fought giant spiders and orcs and never despaired, and was carried through trails and horrors unknown to most hobbits by his purity of heart and spirit. Frodo struggled against darkness and temptation and would be permanently wounded by it, but never did he succumb to it. Together they faced many dangers, and their songs will forever be sung in the Shire. Frodo wouldn't have gotten far without Sam. Now, Mr. Frodo, you shouldn't make fun. I was being serious. So was I. Then we have Aragorn. I feel like his hair is a lot grayer than in the movies, but I guess he's pretty old. Aragorn II, son of Arathorn II and Gilraen, is the chieftain of the Dunedain of the North. He is an excellent warrior and inspirational leader who traveled Middle-earth for most of his life, fought alongside Rohan, and became a key member of the Fellowship of the Ring. I am the real Strider, fortunately. I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and by life or death I can save you. I will. Gandalf the Grey is one of the 5 powerful Istari, or wizards, sent to Middle-earth by higher powers to help the free folk fight the darkness of Sauron. In his travels he became particularly fond of the Shire and its hobbits, for he thinks there is much to learn from the simple and hedonistic nature of their lives. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. And I guess I'm here reading Lord of the Rings characters' backgrounds. Arwen, or Evenstar, is the daughter of Elrond and Celebrian. She lived with her grandmother Galadriel in Lorien for a while before coming back to Rivendell and meeting Aragorn II, who would become her husband. In order to be with him, she chose to give up the elven gift of eternal life. Weird is now in memory of Elpstone and Evenstar, with whom your life has been woven. Balin, brother of Dwalin, is one of Thorin's companions who joined him in his attempt to reclaim the Lonely Mountain. Known for his wisdom and kindness, Balin also proved to be a proficient warrior in the Battle of 5 Armies. And then we have Legolas, probably the most famous character from the movies. Everyone knows Legolas. Legolas is the prince of the woodland realm of Mirkwood, a son of Thranduil. His proficiency with a bow is unparalleled, and his keen eyesight was of great use to the Fellowship of the Ring, of which he is a member. He is also well known for his friendship with Gimli, son of Gloin, in spite of their races' long-held differences. Oft hope is born when all is forlorn. Gimli, son of Gloin, is a renowned dwarven warrior who did his part to help the free folk fight the Dark Lord by joining the Fellowship of the Ring. He is also the first dwarf to willingly fight alongside and ultimately become friends with an elf, which he did with Legolas. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Théoden is the leader of Rohan and the adoptive father of Éomer and Éowyn. He rules over the Riddermark, the land of the Horse Lord, and is a respected commander and courageous leader. A friend of Aragorn and the Fellowship of the Ring, he is a valuable ally in the conflict against the Dark Lord. Arise, arise, rider of Théoden! Felt deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken, shield be splintered. A sword day, a red day. Ere the sun rises, ride now, ride to Gondor. You know, it's pretty impressive to have written all these poems and stuff like that. Most people can think up a similar story, but all the languages, songs, and poems, that's pretty impressive. Éomer, son of Éowyn, is the Marshal of the Mark, Éowyn's brother, and King Théoden's adopted son. He is a renowned rider of Rohan and remained loyal to the Riddermark by going rogue when confronted with Grima Wormtongue's treachery. Do I hope in vain that you have been sent to me for a help in doubt and need? Not sure when he said that. He said maybe to Gandalf or something. Denethor II, the 26th steward of Gondor, rules the kingdom in lieu of the prophesied king. Father to Boromir and Faramir, he spent his life trying to protect Middle-earth by containing the threat of Mordor. Madness has begun to take hold as his ability to resist the enemy's trickeries fades. Fealty with love, valor and honor, oath-breaking with vengeance. Yeah, so he wasn't that bad as the movie show him to be, and he has the best scene in the movie, you know. Can you guess which one? So here we have the strongest ones. Let's start with this unknown character. Gil-galad is the High King of the Elves of the West. Yeah, unknown character. And was respected by both the Noldor and the Sindar on both sides of the Misty Mountain. A formidable commander and inspirational leader, he formed the last alliance of elves and men with Elendil. Radagast the Brown was one of the 5 Istari sent to Middle-earth by higher powers to fight against the looming threat of the Dark Lord. A master of shapes, he prefers the company of animals rather than people, and as such has lived in forest for a very long time. A good friend of Gandalf, Radagast aided him many times with information gathering by his animal allies. And he has a rabbit sled, and maybe it's hares rather than rabbits. Thranduil is the elven king of the woodland realm in Mirkwood and father of Legolas. When the shadow fell upon the forest, he moved his people to the north. There he became a great ally to both dwarves and men in the fight against the forces of evil. Dáin Ironfoot is the lord of the dwarves of the Iron Hills and the 5th king under the mountain. A fantastic fighter and proficient leader, his deeds are praised throughout Middle-earth. He is known to be friendly with the neighboring Manish kingdom of Dale and the Elven woodland realm. Really? Manish kingdom? I've never heard that term before. Elrond is the Lord of Rivendell, or Imladris, and the father of Arwen. He is a very old and wise elf lord, and one of the most powerful. As a member of the White Council, he dedicates his life to protect the free folk from the dark forces of Middle-earth. Now at last the hour has come that you have wished for. Gandalf the White. Gandalf the Grey was reborn as Gandalf the White after slaying the Balrog of Moria, for he yet had work to do in Middle-earth. After Saruman betrayed the Istari, Gandalf became the leader of the Order and the primary obstacle to evil's return to power. Behold, I am not Gandalf the Grey, whom you betrayed. I am Gandalf the White, who has returned from death. Galadriel is the lady of Lothlorien, the elven realm east of the Misty Mountains that she rules with her husband Celeborn. She is one of the greatest elves to have lived, surpassing most in knowledge, beauty, and power. She possesses one of the 3 elven rings of power, Nenya, the Ring of Adamant. A member of the White Council, Galadriel is a strong ally of the free folk in their fight against the dark fortress of Middle-earth. I know what it was that you last saw, for that is also in my mind. The King of the Dead leads the dead men of Dunharrow, the oath breakers who betrayed Isildur when they failed to help him fight Sauron as promised. He was cursed along with his men to never rest until his oath was fulfilled. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it until the time comes. The way is shut. Aragorn II, King of Men. King Elessar is the true form of Strider, revealed as the rightful ruler of Gondor. As first king of a reunited Arnor and Gondor since Isildur, and blessed with a much longer lifespan than normal men, Aragorn is a just ruler and a beacon of hope in the war against evil. A friend of men, elves and wizards, he understands better than most what is at stake in the conflict with the dark forces, and how to protect Middle-earth. I am Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and am called Elessar, the Elfströl Dunadan, the heir of Isildur, Elendil's son of Gondor. He has quite the introduction, and that's all the good heroes, good commanders. So thank you for watching, and make sure you check out the evil heroes, commanders. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!